Hey everyone, welcome to match 1 of 4 of Temur Rogues, playing against Crashing Footfalls in this matchup. Deck Tech was posted this morning, so make sure you check it out if you want to learn more about Temur Rogues. Link in the description of this video as always, and of course, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe and like button down below. Those clicks actually really help others find my content. Alright, opening hand is fine. Got some removal. Got Noble Hierarch, some ramp. Although, generally, doesn't survive very long. So we're definitely playing against the Footfalls deck. Let's see how this goes. This can go really quickly or really slowly. Now we do have Magus. And yeah. I'm just gonna rush it out there right now because this can be brutal for our opponent here. If there's no way for them to secure green or blue, they are in big trouble. That's what I can tell you. Bone Crusher Giant gets them out of this. Well, Fury actually does as well. Good job. That works. Cool. Well, that was short-lived, but lived nonetheless. Let's just take it easy here. 2/3 Goyf. Hopefully we run into a counterspell or force of negation. That is not counterspell. Our opponent's stuck on 2 lands, so that's kind of a bonus for us. Interestingly going for a land here. I feel like that's a waste. But I guess I just want it to be really efficient with my mana. So now we have 2 4/4 Tramplers we need to deal with. Our opponent got there, living the dream. Suspicious Stowaway is actually a decent draw. There are no instants right now in the graveyard, so I can make my Tarmogoyfs 4/5s if I so choose. Whether this resolves or not doesn't matter, as long as it goes to the graveyard. Excellent. So that was a neat way of getting rid of those tokens. And now I can get my Huntmaster. Beautiful. Things are going my way. Our opponent is stuck on 2 lands, so it is what it is. Let's deal some damage, 10 to be exact. Alright, cool. We got there. Well, that was easy. Kind of easy when your opponent doesn't hit their land drops. I think Blood Moon definitely is handy here, although I'm sure our opponent is going to fetch around it. I might actually remove Blood Moon because of that fact. We'll see. I think it's still heavily favored to kind of screw them out of their mana, especially if we could get it early. This is bad. But it looks like I had mulliganed anyway, so. It's gonna be the good 6. Or semi-good 6. See, our opponent already has a basic there. They'll probably fetch for another basic at some point. Engineer Explosive is actually great. That'll take care of our footfall problem whenever it does arise. There we go, all the basics. So there we go. 5/4s, but not this turn. The question is, do I pull the trigger now? It's a tough question to answer. Yeah, no. Ideally, we would have waited for the other footfall to resolve. Yeah, they're just gonna... Oh, looks like I'm taking it on the chin here. Let's see if we could draw a card. Looks like it. Well, Lightning Bolt's decent. You could tell I'm contemplating playing Noble as well this turn. I think I have no choice but to. Okay, well, they're forcing it. That's fine. Okay. Well, we do have a 5/6 Goyf. I mean, that's decent, right? Alright. Let the Goyfs fly. Could have probably attacked there, but whatever. Our opponent is digging. They definitely can't attack into it. Alright, let's see what our opponent has in store. Okay. Yeah, that would do it. So things are definitely not in our favor now. I could have bolted there and gotten us to Delirium, but I'm just saving the Lightning Bolts basically as a combat trick, I suppose. Okay, more lands is not a good thing. Let's get the lands out of the deck. That's my thinking. That's not bad. I'll probably hardcast it here. Yeah, I think Counterspell is the right choice. Well, Suspicious Stowaway actually isn't bad either. You could tell I was thinking between the two. I don't think Seal of Fire... Oh, wow. I took Seal of Fire. What was my thinking? Okay. I guess my thinking here is to make combat more difficult for my opponent. Well, if they're forcing my hand. Oh, here we go. This is probably game over. We'd have to run it. We'd have to draw into another engineer explosives. It's too bad because if we had the mana up, we could have just forced that. We tapped, unfortunately. Yeah, concede. We were not going to win that game. Yeah, it's really hard to know what I should bring in here with the sideboard that I have. Looks like I mean, 2 Blood Moons is fine. This is an unfortunate hand. The 2 Traverses save it, that's for sure. Our opponent suspended Crashing Footfalls in every single game so far. Well, all 3 games. Good draw. Yeah, I still got time. I'm likely keeping Fair Miscreant in hand as Force of Negation fodder. Plus, I don't really want to draw an extra card off of it right now because of that MTGO bug. Yep, that works. Land is not the worst thing in the world here. Ouch. That hurt. Got no choice here. I have to play Fairy Miscreant. This is the bug that you're watching right now. I'm not supposed to draw off of it. I'm only supposed to draw off the second Fairy Miscreant. Or third or fourth. So that shouldn't have happened. But it is what it is. I gotta play the deck. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't make too much of a difference. Like, this Crashing Footfalls would have been countered either way. Or would have been destroyed by Engineer Explosives either way. And the Footfalls is exiled. 4 or 5 turns for that. Counterspell's a good draw. Let's see what Thief's Fortune finds us. I'll probably chain into another thing. Well, you can tell by my mouse movements. I'm like, what do I have to take here? But now we'll traverse. Probably gonna Hunt Master of the Fells. Force of Negation. Oh, I'm gonna definitely counter that. Opponent's digging. I like to see that. Luckily, they don't fly. I also wonder if our opponents forgot to have Brazen Borrower on an adventure right now. Drew another land, not really what I wanted. Let's see if Huntmaster can end this game for us in a turn or two, as it normally does. Oh, I didn't forget. There it is. I could have probably let them go. So now it's game over. We just basically have to survive to our turn. Even if they destroy all our creatures, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. And it's GG. Have Force of Negation to back it up as well. And we win. Alright, we got there with Crashing Footfalls. Long match, long games, especially games 2 and games 3, but that's how it is. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this match, these 3 games, and how Temur Rogues fared against Crashing Footfalls. As usual, I love hearing from you, and going back and forth on all the mistakes I made. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content in general, please subscribe and hit that notification bell down below. Those few clicks go a really long way in helping others find my content and helps my channel grow. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook, share my content on social media. That also helps others find their way to my videos and spreads the word even further. And of course, if you like making money, check out my Patreon page. The link is in the description of this video. In particular, check out the Patreon Rewards program. Basically, it works like this. You give me your Patreon dollars every month. I buy and open up sealed product on this channel using those dollars. And I send you back that money at the end of every year in the form of rares and mythics. You get 1 non-bulk rare or mythic for every consecutive month you've been a patron, and every card is worth anywhere between $3 and $15. But I mean, even if you lowball it at an average of $5 per card, you're at the very least getting your money back, but odds are you're getting even more. There are a lot more details on my Patreon page, so check it out. Thanks and have a good one.